I remember. Like making
Don't
sound
even
fire.
think that you're doing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Kids. Check out my new move.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big ass chain around my neck, so these niggas know I'm rich. And I don't need shit but the dick. Big ass stack in this purse, so these niggas know I'm working. I'm holding this block in my Birkin. Niggas got a hold that L, tryna come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the fuck I'm in the wrong, but I don't want the nigga. He still ain't fucking with the bitch. I be working, I make moves in silence. Hoes might never like me, and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real nigga fantasy. I'll drop dead for a broke nigga, handle me. You say, this rich bitch energy. Y'all little hoes still drinking that Hennessy. Messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Bitch Garcia's but ain't never finna buy shit. Sorry, hoes hate me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the shit girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. My page bitch probably wanna scissor. All in the mouth like I kissed her. I make moves in silence. Hoes might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real nigga fantasy. I'll drop dead for a broke nigga, handle me. You say, this rich bitch energy. Y'all little hoes still drinking that Hennessy. Messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Bitch Garcia's but ain't never finna buy shit.
Yeah, what's up,
What it do?
world? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Everything Cool podcast, and we back with another episode for
Another
your
one.
ass. We got another one, number 41. We climbing. Not streaming, we climbing though. If you new to the podcast, you already know, man. We on all podcast. I can't even talk right. We on all podcasting platforms. Yes, that's 9+ platforms. I don't even go through them no more. But you already know, if it's a podcasting platform, type in Everything Cool Podcast, and you can catch all our episodes.
Go back to number one.
All the way back to number 1 when I was in the man cave with that shit. Anyways, this is Women's Month.
Women's Month.
Women's
Empowerment Month.
He said, I ain't gay no more. I like women.
March.
And due to Women's Month, we have a lovely guest on the show today.
Lady. Let's give it up for
Yes.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know where you're from. What's your name?
My name is Valencia, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
That's what's up.
That's what they do. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yes.
All right.
The audience is going crazy for you.
Give it up for the ladies.
Shout out to
the
the
single ladies.
That's what's up, man. How you feeling the month? Is it do you feel like this month is made for the women? Are they representing y'all enough?
People are doing a little bit of something.
Yeah.
People are doing a little bit of something.
Okay. Is it the same awareness like breast cancer awareness?
Not
'Cause they get a lot of love.
Yeah, they get a lot of love.
October.
Not quite to that extent, and I think that's because people don't really understand the
Yeah.
whole empowerment thing.
I can see that.
Yeah, I was just looking up the facts about it, and apparently, I didn't even know this. Congress declared March as National Women's History Month in 1987.
And it's crazy.
Yeah. A special presidential proclamation is issued every year which honors the extraordinary achievements of American women. It's crazy. But the actual day of Women Empowerment Day, even though they got the whole month of March, is March the 8th. Every year on March the 8th.
That's what's up. A little history lesson out there for the people who
for the
don't
leadership,
know.
strength, and courage of women and girls. It's not just the women, it's girls. If you identify of the female gender, this month is about you.
I ain't gonna lie. Why? I feel like this is just now really getting brought to the light, though.
I mean, you
Is
gotta
it
think about a
me
lot of.
personally?
I mean, it is. This is almost like Juneteenth. Like we weren't really celebrating that in
I
high
was-
school and shit. You know,
I
stuff
was
like
about
that.
to say that Juneteenth wasn't popping like that until like a few years ago, but it's been
I'm glad,
around
yeah.
since.
Forever.
Right. So
I'm glad it's starting to get recognition.
I think the country is waking up out there. Yes, the country is waking up now. While we got our female representative on the show.
The female
I
delegate.
have some questions.
Oh my.
that I'm not gonna say only a female can answer, but we're gonna get the real. We finna get down to the.
It's y'all
to the
perspective. This is about
nitty-gritty.
what y'all view this
Yeah.
month.
Cause I can give y'all my perspective on shit all day long.
And ain't nobody gonna give a fuck.
Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck, not even me. But but we about to have a little debate up here. I ain't even gonna cap. We might now. First question, you ready?
Get it heated.
Let's go.
All right. In a relationship, does doing it on the first date disqualify the person from being husband/wife material?
From a female's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
from a female's perspective, it has been frowned upon
Why so?
because it's been said that men view you as easy if you're
Giving it up on
giving
the
it
first
up
day.
on the
Yeah.
first date.
Yeah.
It's like, what is there for him to work for? He done already got it.
That's true. That's true. I feel like it's a lot more than just that can, somebody can bring to the table. Because what if you a good cook or something like that? I mean, you ain't gonna see that on the first day, but that's gonna keep you in the crib. I'm just saying. So I mean, it ain't all about the box all the time.
And then to me, if you're doing it on the first date, you're setting the expectation.
That's true. That's true.
You're going to expect that. So it's like you can't go from that and then go back.
That's true. Damn, I don't even know what the hell the second question is.
That way I just know how to, when not to go to it, but that way I can.
There you go.
I mean, so what you think?
The first
date,
day?
yeah.
I mean, at the end of
Me?
the day, we're grown, too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's situational.
I think the rules have changed for us dating now in this era, because back then, I mean, when mom and pop was dating and doing their stuff or whatever, maybe that was the standard. But nowadays, I mean, shit, half the generation don't even do dates.
That's what I say. Is this the first date or the first day? Like, is this like the
Date.
first, like the actual, like, so we
Date.
could have
I
been
ain't gonna say-
chilling and talking
yeah, I
and
ain't gonna say
conversating.
the first day. Now, if
Okay,
you
the
give it
first
up
date.
on the first day that I met you, I ain't even talking about we even established we was together. I'm still trying to know you. Then yeah, maybe you a little slut bucket.
I mean, but that make you a slut bucket too, because like, why was your intentions to even try to get it on the first day?
True story.
Yeah, you gotta be giving off
Just because
signs
she
for
gave
me
it
to
up,
try.
you wanted it too.
Yeah. It
But
was
see,
a
y'all will
mutual.
never be viewed as the slut bucket, but that's a whole nother
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, we is. You know what I'm saying?
men's they give you the slut buckets all the time.
Dogs. We
All the
dogs.
time. Look, a dude with a charger is a slut bucket. I don't
Charger.
care if you. I'm telling you, we can be sitting at the light right now. If you look over to the right and you see a dude in the charger, that man is a slut bucket.
Damn.
That's it. That's just how it go. They say charges and challenges
I was just gonna say.
are
Slut magnets. or
slut
something.
magnets. Yes, that's what they say. So
Dang,
if
dog.
you getting one, shit, I guess I'm close. I gotta no, just playing.
Gotta dodge.
I gotta dodge. Shit, if you gotta dodge, stay the fuck out of Dodge. 'Cause, yeah, if you in a relationship, just get a Chrysler, something like that. Get a Lincoln.
You got a Lincoln.
Keep it clean.
Keep it pimping.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it pimping.
Get a Lincoln, and you'll be off the radar. I swear to God, because Lincolns, I'm telling you, if you in the Lincoln, I'm automatically think you about 60. Don't have no 10 on there. Yeah, you elderly to me. So that what you need. I can't even get a Lincoln if I go rent a car. They look at me like I ain't old enough. They try to get me goddamn compact cars and shit. Like I be like, bro, I'm
There's
30
an
years
age
old.
requirement for a Lincoln.
Yeah, what's the age requirement?
50 and above.
You serious?
50 and above.
Oh my God. Renting a car?
No, it's a joke.
Heated.
Oh,
Heated.
all right, you had
Oh.
man. Look, my shit was blown. I was trying to say that. So I feel like it is though to a certain extent because I have never rented a luxury car.
Like,
But
what you
if I
consider a
had-
luxury car?
A Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
That's luxury. Certain type of Chrysler is Chrysler ain't
I feel
got
like
nothing but
Buick got some luxury cars. You know?
Buick. That's
Yeah.
luxury.
That looks
Yeah,
like cockpit.
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah. That's like hopping in the fucking jet, driving off. Them motherfuckers smooth as hell.
I don't think you got away. Let's keep it moving.
think you got
These
away,
questions
hell
for
yeah.
the ladies and a perspective. Women's Empowerment Month. Question number 2.
What's up, world? This Spotlight segue is brought to you by Baby J's Barbecuing and Catering. Baby J has some of the best barbecue, hands down, and Jamaican style food in the city right now. Everything on the menu is delicious, from the oxtail plates to the Jamaican style chicken, the rib plates, the barbecue dogs, jerk chicken dogs, man, you name it. Loaded mac and cheese, the greens, the baked beans, everything on there, man. You gotta try it one time. Buy the whole menu if you got it on you. Even if you ain't got it on you, just work down the menu. Every time you go get something different, you're gonna be satisfied.
Every time.
I ain't never said no. I'm telling you. I tell everybody I point in this direction.
I go once a week.
And the direction is on Thursdays and Fridays, 3410 Bonnet Oaks Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's 3410 Bonnet Oaks Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. And on Sundays, they got
on
new
Sundays too?
locations. Yeah, on Sundays they have a new location. And it's 5659 Brainerd Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Right in front of the Abrams store right there. The Abrams
Oh yeah, the little furniture store right there.
He said no.
You can see him from the front street?
You can see him from the light, goddamn.
Probably smell them, huh?
Man, he breaking lights. He breaking necks like Krispy Kreme right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
I gotta get down
for
on
this
the
parking
Sunday.
lot big enough for the clientele.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting down on a Sunday.
I'm telling you. Go
Where you at
down there,
again?
man. He at 3410 Bonnet Oaks Road. That's Thursdays and Fridays. 3410 Bonnet Oaks Road.
And Sunday, the day I want to
On
cook.
Sunday, he had 5659 for them non-cookers out there.
Sundays at the church.
5659 Bonnet Oaks.
Oh, we can.
5659 Brainerd Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Get you some. Dum dum dum.
If a woman makes a man wait 90 days, is he obligated not to get some other places during those 90 days?
Yeah, that's a hard one right there. Are they already dating? Well, what is
Well, they
dating
have
these
to be
days?
dating.
You have to be dating, because if he waiting 90 days,
He
then he
waiting
putting in
90
his
days.
work like we go on a date for 90 days and then
That's
we get
slick
to this.
cheating though. If we for sure dating for 3 months,
I mean, but
It just depends on, to me,
this
how,
what form of
how-
dating?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. What
Because like if
form
we
of dating are
dating,
we
like
doing?
that don't mean I'm just exclusive to you. This is dating.
Right.
Like, dating is you can
I
talk to
can
multiple
date
people,
multiple
at
people.
one time. Yeah. So
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think that's where we have messed up at, is the dateship and the courtship.
Yeah.
We completely
yeah.
messed that up.
You're right.
So to answer your question, if you're dating just her and she makes you wait 90 days, can you go get it from somewhere else? I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm
Why
gonna
we-
feel some kind of way about that.
Because he can wait. Like, dang, you couldn't wait for me, but
Right,
she gave it to
exactly.
you in what?
Exactly.
4 days? Okay.
And then go, where you been at? Yeah,
I mean, what if he
had to-
dating 3 people at one time and he waiting for the 90
But see, that
days for
needs
this
to
one
be
person?
stated up front.
Okay.
That you're dating
Yeah,
more than one
yeah,
person.
yeah,
That
yeah.
way she doesn't get all her feelings
It ain't just you,
involved.
baby.
She'll still get her feelings. I'm dating 3 people.
Yeah,
Well, I'm dating 3 niggas and don't
But
even dating 3 people.
But then that you've given her the choice. Because now she's fully aware.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you stick
okay.
around, you know what it is.
You go somewhere else to get it in 90 days? That's a long time. And you'd have been sexual
If I'm
prior to this.
dating, if we ain't put no title on it, yeah, I'm probably
You
I
cracking
might-
some of your.
I might crack some. I don't know, man. It all depends, man. If I'm really feeling it, if I'm really feeling you or something like that, I don't know. It's a respect thing in a way, to a certain extent, because you got people that date multiple folks.
Yeah.
I mean, and they don't crack it off until they know they finna be
Together
set in
together,
stone in
yeah.
one relationship. So yeah, dating is just different these days and time, man. And
To me, dating is situational between the 2 people and the agreement they come to. My dating ain't got to be what your dating is.
What works for you may not work for somebody else.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so since we're talking about that, let me spin into this question. How long can a partner say no to adult time, or the time
The intimacy time.
before. Okay, well, let me repeat that. How long can a partner say no to grown up time before it starts to affect the relationship? So if a person can wait 90 days, that's not unheard of. It's not most likely to happen. But if it does happen and that person holding out, how long do you think is a long enough period before it actually start tampering with the relationship?
I just feel like you're being petty at that point.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
Yeah, because then it's like, what are you in this for? You in this
Right.
just to wait
Yeah.
these 90 days so you can just
Yeah.
see what this trying to get a cookie, huh?
Yeah, I hear that women give up the box. Don't wait too long.
But there
Wait
has
too
to
long.
be an understanding now. If it's something medical, then that presents something totally
Okay, yeah,
different.
medical is off the
You know,
table. You
that
gotta
presents
respect.
if it's something, I mean, mental, that's something different also. So
Yeah, she might not be comfortable with you being comfortable with her.
Well, you might need to get up out of there then.
I mean, shit. I mean, certain levels, you know, she might let you in her mental, but not like physically. She might be like, shit, I got some shit that I done went through physically. Like, 90 days still ain't long enough for me
But
to
you
know
also
that,
have
like,
to be careful too with women because you have some guys that are more aggressive. So that's a whole nother.
Yeah,
what I'm
right
saying?
out there. Yeah, that's you're absolutely right. We got some.
You have to take that into consideration
got
as
some
well.
predators out there.
yeah. I mean, some niggas who in it for the 90-day orientation. Like, I'm just in here for the 90-day orientation. As soon as she give me the job, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna work one day.
That nigga played the long game. Some motherfuckers do that shit though, but I understand it though, cause some dudes once they get it, they kind of switch up the game
They do.
and now act the same and a relationship there. But I think I don't know. I think that's why you should keep it regulated throughout the relationship or whatever.
What do
It's
you mean,
like
like-
balanced, so to speak.
Like going with it, going without it. Like,
No, I don't think it should be. I don't think it should be a 90-day period. 3 months.
3 months ain't shit compared to a lifetime with somebody.
True.
Cause even after you get the
that's
90
true.
days, bro, you
But how
still
you
ain't
know
gonna
that?
know nothing about this person, bro. Every day they wake up, they gonna be a new person.
But how you know that? How you know it's gonna be a lifetime after the 90 days?
You don't.
You don't know. I mean, it's
I mean, but rushing to that sex can leave you with some shit for a lifetime.
This is true.
yeah,
Now
it's
what?
true.
You like, damn, bro, wait these 90 days and then look. Now I'm
Here I am 18 years later.
lifetime.
Motherfucker done trapped me. Done trapped me inside.
Waited 90 days for this.
Yeah.
And won the prize that I didn't want to win.
Yeah. Yeah. You like the way the way music is going for females these days? Do you listen to any other female rap artists?
Some of them I do, and my whole viewpoint on that is you can't get mad when they approach you and the way that they approach you
That is so true.
when you out here putting it out here the way you putting it out here.
That
Do you
is
think
so
that's just
true.
musically, or do you think even
I think that's
dressing
definitely-
wise and presentation
Across the
wise?
board. How-
Across the board.
How
okay.
you present yourself determines how people respect you.
Do you think men can put themselves out there like to be approached sexually by women, or do you think men just are not sexual?
No, I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, yeah.
So you think it's like a sexual side of a man, like this nigga always got
You
his
have
shirt off or
men-
something like that? Like, yeah,
You
always
have
got his
men
shirt
that
off.
always got their shirt off or
The gray sweatpants, like look at
Gray-
him.
Yeah.
the gray sweatpants.
Nigga post the print all
All-
day. Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
there's
of that goes
there's some
into
dudes out there.
You got
some-
Most
guys
dudes
that
who
are
do
very
that want to be
flirtatious.
approached like that though. That's the crazy thing. But
Yes, they
the
want the
flip side, I
attention.
feel like when women dress like that, they don't. They say that
Damn.
doesn't mean that they want to be approached in the.
That's
know
the
what I'm saying?
vibe you giving
Yeah,
off
that
though.
vibe. But like
So
they
why
like
do it then?
they say they do it for themselves. They shouldn't have to do it for no man, or they shouldn't have to do it for had no reason. They can do it because it's what make them feel good, and then
Well, don't
that
post
doesn't
the
give you
picture.
the obligation to approach them in that type of manner because it's how you felt that you wanted to.
I feel like if you're doing something for yourself, don't post it.
That's
Because
true.
I do shit for myself all the time.
I'm the
Motherfuckers
number
don't
one
know.
non-poster. Me too, bro. I don't post everything. I don't. Bro, you'll never know if I go somewhere, take trip. I don't post it.
You'll never know. I'm telling you.
You don't know nothing about my
It's-
kids. Nothing. I don't post it.
None of
Like
that shit.
if it ain't business related and about my money.
If it's for yourself,
Yeah.
you ain't got no
if
problem.
it is really for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
But I think
basically
a
you
lot
feel
of
like
women
when
do things for attention.
Yeah, but they don't.
Yeah,
they don't want
a
to
lot
admit
of
to
them.
it. We
They
don't want to
just-
admit to it. I ain't gonna say they because I'm not just
it's a
trying to
lot of
attack
people.
women.
There's a lot of people do stuff for attention.
But they
and
won't
then
admit
when
it,
they
though.
get the attention, they don't like the attention what they're receiving. But you got to think about every reaction comes with an action. You got to think about what you did.
Every action. Say that.
I said that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Every action. Action comes with a reaction.
Players fuck up. What's up, listeners? This Spotlight Segue is brought to you by Humanities Print and Design. If you are looking to start a brand, or you already have a brand, and you got a company picnic or something of that nature coming up, or a family reunion coming up, and you need a lot of shirts and bleep, hit up Humanities Print and Design. They supply everything what you are looking for clothing wise. They offer services such as screen printing, graphic design, mock packaging, DTG printing, and embroidery.
We even put you on a shirt.
Damn. Don't get put on no shirt.
Don't get put on a shirt. But if you do need to get put on a shirt, we will put you on a shirt.
Yeah, if you're on social media, you can find them on Instagram at Humanities LLC. That's HUMANITEESLLC. And they got their own website, man. Check it.
It's
their website is boom.
Humanities.world.
.world.
WORLD. We do this for the world.
And if you local in the Chattanooga area, you can hit them up, or you can see them at 6215 Lee Highway, Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's 6215 Lee Highway, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Players fuck up. Y'all know what I was saying? Shit. I'm on that do say. Fuck what you say.
Fuck what you say. Mm-hmm. This episode is sponsored by Deuce. No, just playing.
I wish.
You fucking fuck with us.
Holla at me. That's why I ain't even showing y'all a bottle. Mm-hmm. All right.
Canada's trying. Fuck with me. I drink this shit all the time.
I do sometimes. Hey, so
Susie J fuck with us with the cold water, man. Like, shit, we Tennessee, man.
Right. So look,
fuck
prime example. Putting off the wrong energy. I just so happened to see in this court case, Judge Joe Brown. Fuck with me, Judge Joe Brown. I've been looking at your shit for years. No, I'm tripping. They wasn't even Judge Joe Brown. I still fuck with you, Judge Joe Brown. Don't cut the mustache off. Judge Mathis. Yes. That's my boy.
That's the uncle.
Judge Mathis. Yeah, you liable to see him at anybody barbecue.
Uncle Greg.
But this man had a case. A rapper by the name of Yellow. If you see this, I'm on your ass. She took a job.
Oh, it's a female rapper.
Female rapper. Yeah. Since we talking about females, this perfect time. She took a job. Performance at a club. This guy who was throwing a party. A swingers party at that. So look, she took the job. She basically was on the tip of don't talk to me, talk to my people. Basically, if you want to book me, talk to my manager and shit. So, manager, he got everything squared away. She got like $1,500 up front for doing the show. I think it was like $3,500 in total, and she would got the other half on the back end. So she do the show. Well, she do half the show. She do two songs and dip. Supposed to been like a 5 or 6 on deal or whatever. She leave because everybody in the party naked. But the reason why she got booked was because of the stuff what she put on Instagram. And her brand is Freak of Nature. So, in the end of the day, she won the case because she basically was saying she was uncomfortable with the scenery as she performed. And she talking about some Miss people in cages hanging off the ceiling doing all sorts of shit. Butt ass naked. But, like I said...
That sound hard.
But like I said, it's a swinger party though. So basically, in my eyes, I think she didn't know what she signed up for.
She probably did.
But once you signed it, you should have went ahead and did. Like the whole situation, you putting out an energy that you not really quite about. So
that freak of nature, yeah.
You're personifying something that you're really not.
Like her slogan is damn, what was her slogan? It was something like to date you, drop your pants so I can rate you, some shit like that. So if I come and book you for a swingers party off of the images and social media, why you gonna leave? Why would you leave the show? I feel like I shouldn't even pay you because you neglecting the contract. Am I wrong?
Nah.
Am I seeing that wrong?
Nah, not if you done underline that in the. I want to do. I guess it's the terms of the contract. Like I want to. You got to underline like this is the type of scenery you will be around and performing under. Or is it just like I'm paying you to perform? It don't matter who here, if they black, white, naked, got on clothes or not. Like
right. But if somebody tell you it's a swingers party, what does that say without saying everything else?
Yeah.
Does that basically sum it up by
There's
saying
some freak of nature shit going on here.
exactly? That's your name. So
You the perfect person to book. Like,
yeah, I feel like she should have lost that case. Dude had to pay her $5,000,
dang.
and she only did 2 shows. That nigga was sitting right there like, I was sitting right there like, damn, Matt, I don't agree with this judgment to the plaintiff shit. $5,000. I mean, she really got
That plus that 1,500.
65.
65, yeah.
For two
Two songs.
For 2 songs. Shit, book me. God damn it.
For 2 songs.
Book me for 2 songs. Shit. I been that nigga with the hair performing.
All right. On some more women empowerment. What's one, I guess, one black woman in the arts, I guess, whether that be actress, singer, or something that inspired you growing up as a woman?
Ooh, there's a lot of them out there too.
Yeah, there is a lot of them.
She ain't gotta be super special. She ain't gotta be Patty LaBelle with the pie. You feel
Listen,
me?
because Patty in my mind is my auntie.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Patty
Mine's
is my
too. We
auntie in
related.
my mind.
You said
Patty's
that?
my auntie in my mind.
Yeah, we related.
Fantasia is my sister in my mind. And Fantasia inspired me because of her story. Like she didn't let
Yeah.
anything stop her from going for the gusto, as I like to say.
Shout out Fantasia. Shout out Auntie Patty,
Auntie
man.
Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Shout out all the black women. Shout out all women. You feel me?
But honestly, I would
one.
have to say it was honestly
Shout out Gusto. OG Gusto.
See,
Go ahead.
Maya Angelou.
Mm.
Like her struggle and what she went through.
And her way that she purvey words
Yes.
to let you know. Okay.
That's
To
a
let
good
you
one.
know.
That's
yeah.
a woman
Great
of
one.
power right there.
Yes.
If y'all don't know who that is, Google that name.
Maya Angelou.
Yes, and
Yes.
she will point you in the right direction.
Yes, she would definitely point you in the right direction.
She will show you the example you supposed to be out here setting
For
for a
yourself.
black queen.
Black queen.
Pay attention.
And I think we've gotten away from that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We have gotten away from that shit.
I mean,
all
I
the
feel
way.
like when you say we, you mean everybody as a whole, or do you think it's women's
Yeah.
responsibility to
When I-
exert they and
It's
show their
women's
power? Yes.
It's women's responsibility. Like, not to get spiritual, but the Bible tells the younger women to teach the older women.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have like
It says
you know,
teach, the younger women teach the older
I
women.
mean the older women to teach the younger
I was like,
women.
damn,
I'm sorry.
they would be out here. These old women be shaking ass.
Sorry.
They
Yes.
The older women
Yeah.
to teach the younger women, but when you have the generational gaps getting smaller, can't nobody teach
Yeah.
nobody nothing.
Yeah, because everybody's still learning at the same
Yes.
time.
Leading the blind.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got mamas in the club with the daughters. I mean, that's a whole different situation. You can't teach them anything.
Babies
that
raising babies.
they're not gonna have that level of respect that we had for older women growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
They
absolutely
don't have
right. That's crazy. When you said that, I was thinking about that Drake line. Some people, what do you say? Everybody got to die, but don't nobody get it. Everybody don't get a chance to live. Everybody got to die, but everybody don't get a chance to live. And that's basically, to sum it up in one form of what he's saying. There's a lot of kids out here that's having kids. A lot of these females and stuff making the wrong turn or doing mistakes in life. I mean, you learn from your mistakes, so I guess going through hard lessons in life when they have babies at an early age and stuff like that. That's why the generations is getting smaller, and that's why we can't learn from nothing, because you having babies, you still learning how to be a person yourself. Because I mean, when you think about it, when you break it down, either one of us, we are really not truly ourselves until we like in our mid-20s or something like that, going into our 30s. That's when we really figure out who the fuck we are.
And
for the majority of the time, you still figuring it out.
And you still figuring
And
it out. So
that's on the good end of the scale. If you ain't got other traumas that you got to work through, that even
Exactly,
prevent you
so-
from making other little,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, advancements in learning yourself.
Yeah, so anybody having kids are like 18, 15, 16, whatever, I mean, they still got a lot to learn in life too. They ain't even had the unfortunate privileges of paying bills or anything like that, having to worry about getting back and forth to work, point A to point B,
Yet
anything
alone
like
to
that.
raise another human being.
Exactly. So, and it's a lot, and it kind of brings me to another point. Due to me having kids, just helped me realize my mama them, they ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Right,
Shit,
and the older
they
they
was
gotta
still
realize the same thing.
learning.
Yeah, they still
The
learning.
best they could with what
Yeah,
they knew.
yeah, they was
no
still
book.
learning. So shit, my advice to anybody who ready to have a family or something like that, make sure you got that shit in order. I mean, do what you do. If you ready to start your dynasty or whatever right now, that's cool and fine. I'm not here to do none of that, but just make sure you got a plan. Make sure your shit in order. Make sure you know who you are as a person before you try to create another person.
And
Because
make sure you got a good environment to bring
hell
this
yeah.
new life
'Cause
into this world.
It take a real village to raise kids. I mean, shit, your neighbors, anybody, man, you need to be.
People don't even understand
You
these
need to be
teachers and stuff
ready.
be part of your village, man.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
They're supposed to be.
Hell yeah. I got teachers right now that I still remember. I probably never see again, but I remember what they told me. I remember stuff what they did for me, and that's the stuff like that. When you remember when you 30, those are things that changed you.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember some shit like that, when you think about it, they not really in your life for a long time, a year,
But the lessons you learn stick around for a long
for a
time.
long ass
The
time.
best
Hell
that you
yeah,
learn for a lifetime.
hell yeah. So shit, remember them people, man, and take them lessons to heart. If you can, shit, I'm pretty sure if you looking at this podcast or you listening, you probably reminiscing on some shit that your 6th grade reading teacher or something like that told you. Cause I mean, I remember Miss Adams. She used to get on my ass, but it was a reason why I was fucking up.
Facts. We don't never hear the good side. We always hear rapping talking about my teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit.
Yeah,
Came in flexing on her.
What else she tell you? I'm pretty sure she
You
didn't
talk
say
about
that.
that time that she fed you.
Yeah, you
was
ain't talk about
hungry.
that shit. That school lunch
That's
didn't
the
come
one.
through.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't talk about that shit. So, yeah, man, teachers, shout out to all the teachers, man.
Shout out to the whole village.
They be
man.
doing, teachers do the most. And don't get
We need to
recognition
get a teacher
for
on
it.
here, man.
Man,
We
my
need to let them
cousin, she a
speak they
teacher.
piece.
I've been trying to get my cousin on here for a minute. Well, no, she ain't even a teacher. She just worked for the school board now. But she was a teacher for like 10 years, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. I think she went up to 6th grade. And then, I ain't gonna say she didn't like it, but
It's a whole different
she went
stress
back.
level now.
hell yeah, shit. That's one job I can't do though. I cannot be no school teacher. I've been on fire on one of these damn kids. I swear to God. I'm not playing. Motherfucker ain't doing their work, but I throw your ass out this chair. Don't do that shit. Don't have your work done by the time that bell ring. I don't give a fuck about your next period. You in my shit.
Period.
I'm telling you. Come in my classroom, and my camera gonna be blacked out and everything. Where it's going, it's goddamn Royal Rumble in this bitch.
Third world country is rule like got the cages and shit.
I'm telling you, you gonna come in my classroom, I'm gonna shut the door and I'm gonna throw the latch down and shit. Ain't no getting out. I'm having
You
bars
had
on
two
my
little slots right there,
windows.
was big ass 2x4, like
Hell
put that shit on the
yeah.
door. Yeah.
Man, what's that movie Ice Cube played in? He was a school teacher. Damn, I just seen that shit, man.
Dangerous
Dude.
Minds.
Is it Dangerous Minds? I don't know.
Ice
That man
Cube?
was,
No, that was Cool.
yeah.
He was a school teacher.
He was a school teacher. He wasn't playing. Look, he had this one scene. He trying to show the kids a documentary of George Washington, and the VCR wasn't working. His points was on point, but his character was crazy as hell. Like his whole character, he was just in the movie like this. Every time he did something, I need help with this DVD player. Now he said, I need help with this VCR. The school, they buying all this new shit, but they can't
Charlie
buy me a
Day?
DVD. I don't know. I know it's on Netflix.
Fist fight. Fist fight.
Is that what it is?
Fist fight.
Okay, but that motherfucker there, look, that what type of classroom I'm gonna have. As he doing the camera, as he doing the TV, the kids done got they doing the senior prank. They got the remote downloaded on their phone, so every time he turn on the TV, they just hit the power button.
You turn it back on.
Yeah. So he thinking something wrong with it. He like, man, I've been telling these motherfuckers get me a new TV and shit. These bitch ass motherfuckers spending the money on new coffee makers. Shit ain't even good, but they can't give me a $10 DVD player. So look, come to find out, he see the dude hitting the button. He like, oh, all right, I got something for that. He grabbed the phone, throw the shit against the chalkboard. He
Break the
disintegrated that motherfucker. So look, the kids, they don't know when to stop. Another girl pass her the phone, like, do it again. Keep doing it. He done caught their ass doing. He like, all right, I got something for y'all. This nigga go outside and grab a fucking fire axe. Came back in, breaking the desk and everything. I'm gonna be on all that shit. Don't come in here.
One thing that you never had to question is whether or not back when we were growing up is whether or not the teacher cared about you. Like they may have been mean, or you may have felt like that was the meanest teacher ever.
Tough
but
love.
you never said she don't care nothing about me.
Motherfuckers will start telling you about their personal life before they let your ass fuck up. That's how you can tell. When a motherfucker get to telling you about their son, they care about you in some light somewhere for them to have this conversation with you, because they could just let your ass go. They could just chalk you up to the game.
True.
Like a lot of schools do. Like some of these schools, a lot of schools got like a 5% chance of graduation, and even when them people graduate, it might be a 2% chance. If 5 people graduate right now, it might be 2 of them going to college, 2 of them going to jail. One of them might die on you. Like, some of these school systems is fucked up out here. And they could be making them better, but they rather spend money on other things and shit like that. So,
I mean, that's why it's up to the village outside of the school to make sure, you know.
Yeah. I thought about homeschooling my kids one time, but I must have been drunk when I thought about that shit. Hey, I been threw one of them kids through a window.
So can I ask y'all a question?
Ask away. You can't ask me shit. I'm the host.
I was about to say, I know this y'all podcast. But can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So what is it that you all would like for women to know?
We got feelings too, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We tired of being super tough and impenetrable with emotions and shit. We humans.
The same thing that y'all want, we want. That's what I would say. The same things. I wouldn't say the same exact things, but I don't know. Just
on different scales. Yeah. We want reciprocity too. Y'all want, somebody to be romantic. We want it. It might not be in the same way of, come and rub on me and rub me a bubble bear, but like something romantic.
I would say men really just want peace.
But
peace is one word that describes so much. Cause peace to one man could be, I just want some me time every now and then. Some peace could be, I gotta chill with my homies every weekend, a few hours on weekend shit. We might go out once a month or some shit like that. I need to continue to do that to keep my sanity.
I mean, but you know what your partner's peace is. If you with him, like, you should know, like,
to
me, peace is with anything that's gonna make your man's life easy the same way he would make your life easy. Like, if it's something that you can do that will help his mental, emotional state so he can continue to perform at his best, do that. That's what's gonna bring that man peace.
Yeah. So whatever it is, I think there needs to be a conversation in relationships. Just what is your definition of peace? Because everybody shit different. Somebody nigga might want head every day. He don't care about nothing else. But if he don't get that
peace, if
he don't get that nigga just fell off the rails for the day. So I mean, everybody shit different. Everybody want different stuff. Just some people want shit, the house to be clean. So I mean, whatever it is, I feel like the woman should meet that standard, and vice versa, or try to. Just the effort.
So it's fair to say that it's not that y'all's brain is just not all sexual.
Hell,
not that those are my thoughts. I'm just
not all men. Like, okay, look, if you got a man, I'm just gonna use me for example. I don't ask for much. I don't want much. I got my own business. I wake up. I'm not a criminal. I'm doing all the shit that supposed to make me that ideal man. Then the piece should be easy. Just make my life easier. Find things that'll make me executing the things that I usually do by myself easier, or help encourage me to feel like I could continue to do those things in my best of ability. Like when I leave the house and you got a man that's a business owner, he got to go out here and do this. Like, make me feel like I could do that shit, or remind me like, hey, don't let customers get to you today. You know what I'm saying? When they do take a 10-second deep breath, like those are the little things that you will see that like, okay, if he do this will help him to make it through this day a little easier. So that's part of the piece. Like, find things that make me what I'm already doing. Because if what I'm doing is being successful and it's helping your life and our life, find ways to make that even easier. Then I can double that. I can double the output that I'm doing.
Yeah, keep me in a positive.
It ain't got to be the sex at the end of the day, man. It might just be, man, look, at the end of that, I might want to come home and just talk about how these folks got on my nerves today. Just listen.
Yeah.
You ain't got to say nothing back. Sometimes it ain't we don't want nobody to say nothing back. It's just us wanting to hear ourselves, but we say it through talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Because us talking to ourselves in a room will sound crazy as fuck. So just when we talk out loud, I mean,
So you talk it through.
yes, I mean,
Yeah.
then I be trying to say, like, if you got somebody that's talking and he's a male, like, be grateful that you got a nigga that's expressing himself.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I could not
Totally
say
agree.
shit and just figure it out like we do. Like, our thing in our mind
I
is
do that
figure shit
shit.
out. Figure it out. Fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna care. Figure it out. 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 That's what we do. We're problem solvers.
I do that shit all the time.
I think women are to put the creations out there, and we supposed to bring that shit to life and bring it order and structure. Y'all got the endless creativity abilities from creating life to any fucking thing y'all put your mind to, and we supposed to come as a man and execute that shit. So if we executing, you got a man that's executing, make
to you.
execution a lot more easier for him.
Hey, that boy just said a whole bunch of factual shit
Come
right
on here,
there.
dude.
You feel
Shout
me?
out to you. Shout out to you.
Y'all creators,
What
man.
the applause at? Give him the applause.
What a speech. What a speech.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
man,
what I
you said
want.
it,
I'm
man,
not
for
gonna
real.
speak for all. That's what I want. That's
What
the
they
piece.
say, talk heavy.
That's the piece, man. Just make it
But there's not
easier.
enough guys that's saying it though. Like women just think that's all. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know,
because
I've
most
sat
when
in
you
the
get
hair
most
salons.
men that be doing that shit, bro. Women are either
You know what?
they
though?
either feel what's not threatened, but like
intimidated.
intimidated by a guy like
Yeah.
that, bro. And then we get thrown in this alpha male fucking category, bro. When I'm just a human being that's just trying to be the best version of me that I can, and I just want to share this shit with somebody, bro. Like.
Yeah.
I'm not following no script. Like, nigga, my daddy in jail, man. Been in there 12 years. Shout out to my dad. So it's not like, oh, shit. It's not like I'm following what he doing. Like,
Shout out.
I'm waking up every day and creating my own way. Like, and in my mind, this is the right way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
a lot of niggas out here is winging it. Honestly, I'm winging it every day. Shit, my kids are sitting right here. I ain't never been in a position where I could sit right here with my daddy. I ain't never
and see
lived
him
with my
actually
daddy.
doing what he likes to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's
I
a
ain't
craft or some
never-
shit.
I ain't gonna say I ain't never lived with my dad. He lived with us up until I was 5, something like that. But I ain't never been in no situation like this. My parents weren't married, anything like that. So my lifestyle now, I have no fucking idea of what's going on. Like
But the fact that you breaking those
breaking the
generational
barriers
things of
and
what you're
shit.
usually seeing and making a whole new way should be, you know what I'm saying? That shit should be applauded and like reminded to you like daily. Like, damn, man, I got a man who not doing what the average stereotypical black man is doing. You feel me? Like, let me applaud this man for that. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying, reassure him. Like, through that reassurance, the same way women want reassurance to be told they pretty and they still love, we still care, we ain't
Yeah, we
changed our
want that
mind and
too.
shit. We want that shit too.
But I think
Yeah.
it's hard for women to do that. Some women to do that. And I'll speak
Yeah.
for me. I had to learn it myself because I grew up, my parents have been married for 50 years. So I saw marriage.
Okay.
I saw, but I had to learn that what worked for my mama
Ain't
may
gonna
not
work
work
for
for
you.
me.
Yeah,
You know,
times is
her,
different.
her expectation was different than my expectation.
That's
So
the
women have to
same.
be willing to step outside of what they thought they knew to be
Yeah.
able to learn something different.
Because every generation shit changed. The way parenting
Yeah,
was back then is not the way
It's not the
parenting
same.
is now. Like,
just
I
had
can't
to-
follow the book the way my mama raised me to raise my kids. It's not going to work.
I just had to tell my daddy that because he was telling me about some shit. I'm like, man, that shit don't fly, man. These kids got phones. These kids got tablets and shit. But I had a PlayStation. That was it. It's shit a cricket phone with
Snake,
no
you
internet
feel me?
and snake and
green background.
Come on, now these kids
That
got
you could change the
access
face
to
on.
yeah, these kids got access
I mean, but it was
to
a
the
starting
world.
point, though, for you
It
to be
was.
like, I can kind of think what I think marriage and relationship should look like. You know, some people don't even
Yeah.
have that starting point.
Yeah, I never did shit. I seen my mama rotate boyfriends type shit. That ain't the image that kids should see because that's what they gonna portray when they get out there. But I mean, you can't do nothing but really accept what you living in and shit. So
This is why you gotta learn your partner. Like, don't just expect your partner to have it all figured out. Like
Ask
every
questions.
day, ask questions. Yes, ask questions. Engage.
Ask
Get to
questions.
know that person.
Don't just assume.
Yes.
Don't just
Because
assume.
every day y'all together is a new day that y'all have never experienced
new
before.
day.
Never experienced before together.
And always be willing and open to learn. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
can't-
that's
Don't ever shut out the ears.
Don't
to-
never just
to
get so
learning.
set in your ways that you just like it's either this way or no way at all. But you got the right to do that because it's your life.
Yeah.
If you
Everybody
choose to
don't
do
know
that,
everything.
just know that like, hey, it's gonna come
But
with
say that,
some
though.
barriers.
Yeah.
Say that. Communicate that.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and on that note, we got to pay some quick bills real quick, man. Don't go nowhere. This is the Everything Cool podcast, man. Me, Mook.
And the lovely Valencia in here for the
Yes.
Women Empowerment Month. Thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
you for
We'll be
coming
right
through.
back,
You
man.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Hey,
Thank y'all for
yeah.
having me.
It's the man section next.
It's that main section next.
Get these
You know
women
what
out
the
of
fuck
here.
it is. I appreciate y'all. Shit, we'll be right back. This Everything Cool podcast.
This
Don't go
spotlight
nowhere.
segment is brought to you by EK Candles and Essentials.
Essentials.
You like your house smelling good?
Mm,
That bathroom?
got to.
Maybe even your car?
Most definitely.
Your job? Because you got that smelly coworker?
Musty.
EK Candles is what you want.
It's got to be.
And it got 18 flavors to choose from.
You got to like one.
Not 10, not 11, not 12, 18.
18.
Let me just name a few on for you. We got strawberry lemonade for them summer days.
Whoa.
We got the mahogany and teak wood for my fellas.
For the man
Lavender
cave.
and sage. We got the apple cinnamon. And for my mons, we got the Jamaican passion
The
fruit.
Jamaican.
A
Jamaican.
whole lot more. These candles is made with soy and paraffin. I don't even know what that is. Like,
Let me explain to you what that is. Soy and paraffin wax blend is great because the soy wax is good for long lasting, and paraffin, which is a petroleum, and some people kind of they wouldn't go for a whole candle. But anyways, with those together, you got the soy for long lasting, and you got the paraffin for a wonderful blasting smell through probably 2-3 of your rooms.
shit like science, then.
Yes.
Science mix.
And with the wood wicks to go along with it, it just gives you that nice crackling sound. It sounds like a mini fire. So on a romantic night, you and your girl all hugged up and all that stuff, that little sound in the background with the little lovely music, I'm pretty sure people still listen to stuff like that. Well, yeah, before that happens. But you know what it is. This candle right here, it can set the mood. Just light it, play the music. It smells great. I'm telling you, get that love spell too. I'm telling you, they
Love
love it.
spell?
Yes,
Okay.
they love it.
And if you bathe for my bathers, they even got the soaps. The soap, natural soaps. I'm talking about made with oatmeal, shea butter.
Holla at me.
Shea butter, baby. You know what I'm saying? For that quiet night to yourself or
good
that little
sensitive
rubber dub, you feel me? These soaps come in 2 flavors.
2 flavors.
2 for now.
Get
You know
'em
what I'm
with
saying? More and more and more go come, but 2 flavors for now. They got that vanilla bean.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? And that new baby.
hit 'em with
Like
it.
straight from the hospital.
I'm talking about straight.
New baby. You need to get you some.
Get
And
you
if
some.
you want to get you some, you can get them. Where you can get them at?
At EK_candles_ if you're on Instagram. But if you're on Facebook, you can find them at EK Candles.
EK Candles.
Yes, sir.
Facebook EK Candles.
Get you some.
Why you bring that money to the club if you ain't throwing it? How you naked on the ground but in person you ain't showing shit? Why you go against the game, you can't make a nigga join it? Ain't tapping when you got the Cali, got your ass distorted. Brand new coupe, I floor it. Brand new bitch, got a hoard. Brand new Glock, I adore it. Have a nigga running like Forrest. VIP, I'm very important. In the hood, I ain't never no tourist. Got the drop on the op, the door explored. YG from the streets, YG real legit. YG lit, YG start a business with your bitch. 50 bitches flew to Cabo, YG a trip. YG think he Kanye West, he got his own kicks. Whoa, fresh out of pandemic, but I ain't rusty. Whoa, have a baby by me, bitch, come be lucky. Whoa, bitch, I'ma throw it all the strippers love me. Whoa, walking best dressed, but I ain't no kid cutting.
Girl, did he just say what I think he just said? Bitch, yes.
Talking like you lit, your bitch better not be ugly. Pull up with a tenor, waist slim, ass chubby. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? Pussy, we ballin' on you fucking dummies. money, don't make no money.
Damn, my fault. That was ass backwards.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That boy got that scared money. You can't make no money off this nigga song. You acting scared to play a song. Look at that.
We backwards. We back, man. You already know what it is, man. It's the Everything Cool podcast. We just had to pay some quick bills real quick, man. Shit one number like a minute, so you should still be here.
You better not have left.
Better not have
Bring
left.
that ass back here, boy.
But anyways, that was YG, man, featuring J. Cole and Money Bag, yo. Scared money don't make no money.
It don't.
I think it's just scared money. Just scared money.
It's a
Scared
long
money
ass
don't
time.
make no money, though.
Yeah, it's a long title if it was it.
Yeah, I know, right? That shit would have been crazy. I forgot to say the first song. The first song was Megan Thee Stallion, Megan's Piano.
Ooh.
But I'm pretty sure I put it down below on the video. So I hope you can read. I hope so. But if not, if you got it on audio, that was Megan Thee Stallion at first. But if you're looking at this video right now, I hope you can read the bottom of the screen. If you can read that cone right there, you should have seen it. But anyways,
We back.
Man. Back.
Cool.
Cool. Got
First
some
thing, you
news.
feel me, man. Thanks for the women empowerment guests.
Yes.
It was great having a woman on here. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying?
I
Sharing
did.
this energy with us.
I enjoyed her company. Yes, I did. Now, we're going to get into today's news. Jesse Smollett. Am I saying the name right? Jesse Smollett is you got released from jail today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Jesse Smollett.
You got released that fast?
Am I saying his name right?
Smooth, some shit. I don't know.
Some shit like that. But
Scamming nigga.
if you're not aware of who he is, he the guy from
Was it
the
Empire?
TV show Empire who faked his own attack, and he actually went to court for it. They went to trial. He was found guilty on the shit. Like, these are not court documents. What I'm saying, this is not exactly what was said. But if I'm not mistaken, because honestly, it's been like a almost 3 year case.
Damn, this shit been going on that long, that fast?
Yeah, I
Shit.
forgot all about that shit until he just recently started popping up. And basically he set up him getting his ass whooped and getting robbed. And they proved
That he did
that
that
he
shit.
did it. And
And then you paid to get yourself beat up.
right, he basically got sentenced to like,
It was 120 days, I think, wasn't it? It was like 120 days in jail.
overall it was like 6 months or something like that. But the first month was supposed to be spent in the Cook County correctional facility, the county jail, basically in Chicago. And he spent 6 days in there, and he got out on emergency appeal. I've never heard of that.
You gotta have money to get to that point where you can hear shit.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
have some
that's
flavor.
true. Cause motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm going through the appeal shit. Motherfuckers still be sitting in jail trying to get an appeal. This nigga got an emergency appeal to do a appeal, and he got out after 6 days. They tried to say this motherfucker ain't even been eating or anything. He just been drinking water the whole 6 day vacation. What he had. Well, stint. I ain't gonna say vacation. Cause
Money,
jail
man.
ain't fun for nobody. I don't give a fuck.
Hell, no, jail boring as hell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got his up.
He got his perks, but it's boring
Yeah,
overall, nigga.
yeah,
I did
overall.
that. Had your fun for 2 hours. You like, damn, I'm in the bitch for some more hours.
I'm
Like,
still here. Shit. Damn, well, them calendars be long as hell, man. Have you ever heard somebody get sentenced?
yes. Cousins got sentenced about a year or two ago.
What they say? Like,
I
think
mean,
about when you calculating up the time, because when they get their time, they like, yeah, the state of such and such sentence you to
12. He got
78
12
months.
Yeah, you gotta start
Like,
calculating that.
Fucking 7, 8
Yeah.
months. That shit don't really hit a nigga until you get back to the spot.
You start
be
doing the
wait a
math on that
minute,
shit.
3
Yeah.
years is 36, man. I got
Double that.
78.
It's 72 is 6 months, 6 years and 6 months and shit like that. So imagine when you get like 120 months, you like, damn, it ain't that many months. But it's
Hey.
10 years, like it's 12 months.
Boy, that
Yeah.
long ass. Hey, I'm trying to tell
I
you.
heard somebody get sentenced, man. It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could
It
have
worked
been
in his
worse.
favor though.
It could have been worse. Hey, look, I had since we talking about time and shit, it just threw me into this little story. I'll say that in a minute. Well, no, we basically. What do you think about the Jesse Smollett before I go into that? You
Man,
think
niggas,
he
just got caught up. Niggas scam all the damn time, bro. His scam just did not work.
Basically. Did you hear his little speech?
I'm not gonna kill myself. Nothing's wrong with me if I go in here and something happens. I did not kill myself.
I wonder what was that for.
I mean, he was a celebrity, like semi-celebrity before that. And they still got PR. Just because you go in jail don't mean when you get out, the camera's still gonna be in your face. So you gotta just. It's for protection and shit too.
Custody.
It's still just get for protection too. You know, because
That was a publicity stunt like
Yes.
Gucci.
And when you got money, you gotta do certain shit. You never heard a nigga get sentenced for killing a nigga. Hey, if I go in here and get my ass beat, I ain't do it to myself. They gonna be like, boy, we don't give a fuck.
Hey, right.
You finna go in here and get your ass beat. We actually sending you to right where these niggas at that you killed.
Man, what? I'm gonna tell you who. I want to see what's gonna happen with R. Kelly. They still ain't sentenced that man.
And that's what be the shittiest part when niggas they waiting to get sentenced. Like they been
Man,
out there
what?
4 years and still ain't been sentenced. So it's like to them they time haven't started until they know like how much time they got.
It haven't.
In their mind, I'm saying that they time done started to get time served, but like I know some niggas be like, bro. Some people like, bro, like my clock really ain't started till like I get my sentence and I
Right.
know like what I got. Like right now
Yeah.
I'm just serving time. Like
Yeah, but in some situations though, it kind of because I done seen people when they get sentenced, they ain't got nothing but like a year or two left, but they be done sat in jail for like 5 or 6 years. So it's like,
but they didn't start that 5 or 6 year time when they first started. They didn't know how long they was gonna have, so they just like, bro, I'm just serving time right now until I really
yeah,
know
I'm
how
just
much
in
time
here.
I got.
Yeah, that shit.
So even when they got a year, they're like, shit, I got a year. Like, let's start this year. I ain't got nothing but a year.
Would you say that's kind of like a life sentence in the beginning when you sitting in jail and you don't have an out date?
Hey, that shit just gotta be.
You just there. We got a measly
little fucking nat.
little nat.
Look, gnat. Where the fuck are y'all coming from? You don't start getting hot, man. All the little thotties that came out.
Little thot bags.
Little gnats done came out.
A thought bag.
Get this little bug shocker thing.
One of them ones that was in water, boy. What are we having?
For dessert.
Squirrel.
Coquine.
Hey. That motherfucker had a whole alligator sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Bruh, they walked in one day. Remember one of his memories? She was cutting up a fucking moose. She was cutting up an elk on the island. On the little kitchen island. Look, that nigga Bobby walked around the corner. He walked around the little island. You didn't even see the mama. She in there like this. The whole elk take up the table.
I'm trying to remember that.
It was like a little memory.
A little flashback,
Yeah. He was a little boy type shit, but that shit was funny as hell. That nigga mama was a beast.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. His mama
She
was
had
a
that man bad. That shit was fucked up.
man. Yeah, she held that man back, but shit,
But nothing, fuck
that
Mama
type
Boucher.
of woman,
Nah, just play.
you gonna go against that
Well, against Mama Boucher?
motherfucker?
Yeah.
Chopping up a moose on the table.
Man, she just doing that for the ploy. Just trying to scare a nigga up because she a single woman. She ain't scaring nobody.
Hey,
She just wanted some love.
You seen how she hit his daddy at the end?
Yeah, she definitely talking about. Guess
Oh,
she learned that from her
Goldberg
son.
that nigga. She Goldberg that nigga. Left that nigga out there like. Oh, this shit crazy. But look though. Damn, I forgot the story. What I was gonna say.
Talking about sentencing at first.
Oh yeah. So look, this one dude. And I'm gonna tell this story on my That Boy Kool. Oh, to let everybody know. Everything Kool podcast officially has its own YouTube channel. The reason why it was a part of the That Boy Kool channel was, it was something that I created, but as it grows, I can't just keep it to myself, basically.
Yeah, you
so,
can. You just chose to be a nice guy.
It's
Drug me in here now.
drug his ass
I'm
in here.
drugged in here.
He's down
With
for the
drug
ride.
brothers.
So everything, all the links match up all the Instagram links. Like it's multiple pages. The Instagram linked up to the YouTube to all the platform, all the Spotify's and Googles and all that stuff. Hennessy kicking in. But anyways,
That who kicking in?
I said the Hennessy.
Oh,
do
Lord,
say I
yeah.
said it. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
You gotta get this man up out of here.
So look, nah, I'm right.
We're gonna fuck about sponsors, man. Damn, do say he ain't mean it.
I ain't mean it. Look, if you ever watch, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. So look, I got into this little fight one time. I'm getting a haircut and shit. This was way back then. I'm getting a haircut.
So I'm like,
yeah, I had the bald fade.
many strands ago.
Yeah, this was many lifetimes ago. I was getting a haircut, and I got into a fight right after that shit. I ain't gonna go too deep into the details because I'm gonna do a vlog on this, and I'm gonna get into the juicy parts. But anyways, I got into this fight, right? And this dude who I got to fighting with, years down the line, just reminiscing and shit, and a nigga told me about him. He had got locked up. This nigga got sentenced to like 100-something years. That nigga had like probably about 120 some years. His crime was stupid as hell. Like, you might remember this shit, or you might know somewhat of what I'm saying, because this shit was on the news and everything. This motherfucker went to a nail salon on Brainerd Road in the Walmart little sweet area right there, where it's like Payless, all that stuff, right in that little bin right there. And got his nails done, all this shit. All this shit is on camera. Got his nails done, got a little pedicure, all that shit or whatever. Turns around and robs the place right after
Getting the service.
Right after getting the service. So shit, all this shit on camera. Day or so later, probably the same fucking day, this motherfucker's in North Chat. It used to be a little dry cleaning place on the corner, like Market Street, and I can't think of that street right there, but it's been there for decades. I think it just now got turned into something else. But anyways, this motherfucker at the time tried to rob a dude coming out of there after he did
the nail thing.
That shit. Yeah, he just went on a crime spree. This nigga stole somebody's car right there at the
laundromat.
Yeah, at gunpoint. Went on like a little mini high speed chase through my neighborhood.
All them damn 4-way stops and shit.
Man, he flying through all that shit. Come to find out, he had a relative that lived out there and shit. I had looked at the news article, all that shit after the fact. When they said this, man, I pulled that shit up immediately. And they got like 120 something years. Well, that shit crazy as hell. I'm just sitting right here thinking, how many months is when a judge say that?
Said 1,000.
How long will it take a motherfucker to realize?
1,200 years.
Months.
I mean, 1,200 months. Yeah, 1,200 months.
Well, nigga, like 1,200 months divided by. Man, hey, but it's over with. It's game over with. But I think somebody said he had an appeal or some shit like that years later. After I heard that,
I would definitely fight for appeal. I ain't
but
gonna
that,
take
man,
120 years.
But that shit, nigga, we was young 20s when that shit happened. Nigga threw his life away.
Well, y'all get these years back.
Man, on some dumb shit. Yeah, but that shit. I don't wish death. I don't wish death, or I ain't gonna say I don't wish death. I don't wish jail time on nobody.
Nah, that shit.
A motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker might do something to me, shit.
Leave that nigga ass so I can get my get back. I want my leg back.
I'm trying to make the nigga stink somewhere or something, but I wouldn't wish jail on the motherfucker though, cause some of the most fucked up shit happen in jail. I mean, whether it's innocent or not or whatever, it's a different world when you go in there. And hey, it ain't meant for some people. Some people do the crime and goddamn it can't do the time at all.
What?
I'm telling you.
Some people do the crime and get the crime.
Yeah.
Lil Bobby.
Shit, I ain't even talking about that shit. You got people, different races or whatever, or people who from different environments, I say that it don't really matter about the race, because you can be black and stay in the suburbs and do a real nigga crime, but when you get around real niggas, you ain't built for that shit. So, you know, you might be getting extorted for the next 30 years or some shit. I mean, on the outside, you probably got your cousin or something like that. Yeah, my cousin, he a killer, blah, blah, blah. He'll get out, I get him, shoot you in the face. All that shit, blah, blah. You know how kids be doing or whatever. Come to find out, they not telling the actual truth. Your ass in here getting extorted. Shit. Just because you did that shit on the street, nigga, we had weapons.
Well,
we had guns out
it's
here.
Different than nothing. It's a whole nother word. Niggas who been in there 20 years already, like, nigga, this is my house. Fuck you talking about. I don't care about none of that street cred. This is my house.
None of that shit. Well, I seen one episode, some jail shit what I was looking at. And this dude, he really kind of opened my eyes up to the shit. Because, I mean, some people just do the shit just to be doing the shit. But this one dude, that nigga, he had to do that shit. Whatever crime he did, had his ass in there for life. But not only was he in there for life, the nigga still had to pay like restitution for the crime to the victims and shit like that, which was over $1 million.
How you pay it if you in jail?
Exactly. So that meant anybody who sent him money from the outside,
it goes straight to them people.
It goes straight to them. So technically, he can never get commissary. He just eating
food, whatever they got, the cafeteria.
That's all he getting. He ain't getting no soups, no none of that shit. So in his mind, if he want to live or have any type of luxury, just to get a cup of soup, I'm finna have to take this shit from somebody. I said, damn, well, that's crazy as hell. He gotta live out the rest of his life like this. That nigga gotta still be in that mind frame at 50. I said, damn, that's
survival
crazy.
mode. He just gotta.
Well, that's real survival mode. If I don't do this shit,
do more crimes to get more time while he in that mode.
Oh, I'm saying that's why I say that shit don't really fix people.
You know, rehabilitating.
Ain't no real. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't think about that shit, but yeah, ain't no rehabilitating, man. That shit, unfortunately, is ugly. It's ugly out there, especially.
Don't go to jail, kids. Fuck jail.
Don't go. Hell no.
Think about what you think before you act. When they say think before you act, bro, literally listen to
take that shit
bro.
to heart.
For real, because 1 second of a decision you make, nigga, can land your ass in that motherfucker somewhere with ain't no pussy in there, boy.
Hey,
ain't no sex.
You'll be lucky if a guard let you hit something.
Man, what? You gotta be somebody.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. And if you ain't made no name beforehand,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So yeah, your next lifetime is gonna be dry.
For real.
Yeah. But hey, I appreciate y'all for looking at the podcast today. Well, whatever day you looking at it, I don't know. We ain't going live yet.
Not yet.
But eventually we will be going live and streaming and shit like that. Right now in the works to keep my listeners up to date. We thinking about doing a few bonus episodes and stuff. Just, you know, as we chill around the place or whatever, chill around the studio, we might have a few conversations that we don't have on the podcast or stuff like that. Just little mini conversations that, you know something
y'all
like that. We always
enjoy.
Gonna be evolving and trying to grow and reach more people, and just more content for you, more entertainment. So stay tuned for those. That's just about it right now. But yeah, I appreciate everybody.
Happy Women's
for
Empowerment Month, man. It's all the ladies.
Yeah,
we love you.
Live it up. Love the women's. Love the women's out there. You got to.
I love my mama. Mama said.
Yeah. But shit, you already know, man. To shit, if you want to get at me, you already know Instagram. Shit, that boy Kool is on the screen right there. If you want to get at my man Mook right here, where they can find you at, don't do it.
Don't
leave him alone.
Leave me.
He's fucking antisocial. The only way to catch him
is if it's business related. I don't want to talk nothing personal.
Put an order in.
Put an order in. And that's the website, www.humanities.world.
You already know what it is, Frank. You done? You done.
Yeah, we all finishing up at the same. Look at that, man. Black excellence around here. Everybody finishing up at the same time.
Black excellence. You already know what to do, man. Hit that nigga Frank up. Where they hit you up at, Frank?
Frank Frank Casso.
Frank Picasso. That's Frank Picasso right there. He do embroidery. He make your shit look good. I mean, really, he make your shit look great. You might look good, but he can make you look great.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Hating on the advertisements.
Super amazing.
Yeah, we did do that. Hey, yeah, go on and sneak in real quick, Frank. Let them know where you at before we wrap it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can catch us at Humanities LLC on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
www.humanities.world on the internet.
Yes, sir.
You know, the Safari that we always look at.
Google Chrome.
I use Chrome.
Oh, you use Chrome?
I use Chrome.
Get us on Chrome, too.
You must be on iPhone.
Yes, we on iPhone.
You already know.
Oh, yeah, that's
2020.
all good.
Come on now.
It's what?
Shit, I use Chrome on my MacBook Pro.
That's a blooper. 2022.
That's okay. This
He
nigga
said
did
that's
this
a
shit
blooper.
too. He
Yeah, I
did
did
it
that
before
shit too.
Mhm.
Yeah. I always do that. I do that for like the first 2 months out the year. It take me a while to recycle this one. Nah, just playing. But anyways, y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. It's Everything Cool podcast. I appreciate y'all listening. And we about this man. About this man.
About this man? Wow. Pause.
I
was never in that, man.
You already know, man.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Right.